Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today I want to welcome you to week 5 of Building Scarif. Now, guys, today we're going to be stepping away from a little bit of the actual mock itself, but today we're going to be going into a little bit about the minifigures that I'm going to be using for this mock. If you guys have stuck around and you've seen my Hoth mock and my previous Scarif mock, you guys know that I love to do these segments where I introduce you guys to the minifigures. I think minifigures make up about 50% of what a great mock. So I want to make sure I'm getting the right minifigures and all that stuff. So today we're going to be jumping in. We're going to go over the Empires and the Rebel Forces. So that's kind of it. So first off, let's start with the Empire. So the first thing that we're going to be doing, guys, we're going to have Director Krennic in the middle. You guys see here, surrounded by his 4 Death Troopers. Director Krennic is probably the most notable Empire figure on Scarif. In fact, I think he was kind of the only popular Empire figure in the movie on Scarif. So we got him, and then we have 4 of his bodyguards. Now, in the movie, there were actually 8 total. If there were 6 down fighting on the beaches, and 2 with him in the tower trying to get the Death Star plans from Jyn and Cassian, so that's a little bit different. We only have 4 because actually the other Death Troopers are being used in that little cool mock that I did, the director mock, the little mini mock. So that's that. So moving on to the left here, we have this really cool, not custom, but a really unique desert kind of tan Empire officer. Really cool. I ordered him from Bricklink. He was in one of my hauls that I recently got, probably about a week ago. He's really cool. Definitely a unique guy. I'm definitely going to use him. To his left or our right, we do have the little red Stormtrooper that comes in that awesome battle pack. Now, I don't recall ever seeing a red Stormtrooper or any other color Stormtrooper on the Scarif in the movie. But I want to put my own twist on it, and I think that he is a great minifigure to have. He, in my eyes, he's kind of like the commander of all the Stormtroopers. Moving on to our right, we do have one of the Stormtroopers that I actually got. This is the Stormtrooper Sergeant. Now, this guy, I don't really like him because of his little mouthpiece right there. That kind of looks pretty ugly to me. But he does have a shoulder pauldron and stuff like that, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be using him in this mock. But like I said before, I'm kind of trying to put my own spin on this. Alright, guys, moving on, you guys to see here, behind this first row, we have 6 Scarif Troopers. 5 of them are going to be a similar pattern, just like this guy right here. Very normal pattern and stuff like that. And then one all the way at the end here is like the Trooper, I guess you can call him Commander or something like that. He's got a blue arm, different torso, so that's really cool. We have 6 Scarif Troopers. I don't have any more. I might order some more from Bricklink, but we'll see if I actually need those. And then, guys, behind them, we're going to stick to this line right here and move to our right. So all those guys are normal Stormtroopers, guys. Like I said before, this is the Empire. The Stormtroopers are probably the most notable force of the Empire, if you will. I believe I have 5 by 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, so yeah, 5. So I have 25 of the regular Stormtroopers. I'm probably going to have at least 2 or 3 of them dead on the battlefield. But yeah, so that's that. I think the Stormtroopers are very important when it comes to making a mock, especially a Scarif mock. And to our left, guys, this little left row here, you guys see these little Stormtroopers. They look kind of beat up, if I could focus in on them. Yeah, so these guys right here, actually, they have jetpacks. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be using jetpacks when I'm making this mock. But that's really cool. I like them because they have, if I can focus, there we go. So, guys, you can see we have some really cool details on the actual trooper itself. It looks like beat up and stuff like that, and that's really, really cool. These are definitely my favorite types of Stormtroopers. But I don't recall seeing any jetpacks on Scarif, so it's going to be a little bit weird. So I'm probably going to take that off and just use those troopers as just regular, normal troopers on the battlegrounds. So, guys, in the very backhand corner, we do have one of those Stormtroopers that has that kind of little ugly face, in my opinion. And then in front of them, we do have one of those comms relay guys from Scarif, and then we have this custom little officer I made from Director Krennic's actually hairpiece, because if you remember, Director Krennic in the mini mock that I made had a hat on. That was his hat. So that's the only hairpiece I can find. Moving on towards the back row, right here where I'm pointing, these guys are all actually the hover tank pilots. I don't recall seeing them on the Scarif in the movie, but they're just some kind of troopers that I have laying around. Maybe some of them dead and whatnot. But again, just kind of want to make it seem like the Empire is just completely outdoing the Rebels. In the back, guys, we have the custom 501st Troopers that I got. This is like Vader's fist, guys. According to you guys, they were actually, the timeline matches up and when these guys were actually made. So that's pretty good, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be using these guys just because I want to stay as true to the movie as I can. But they're definitely cool. You guys can definitely expect some mocks out of them, but definitely let me know what you guys think about including those guys in this mock, even though it might not be exactly 100% true to the movie. So, guys, on the left here, we have the Imperial Defector, Bodhi Rook, and this is actually a pretty cool character, one of my favorite characters from the movie. He defected from the Empire to help the Rebel cause, so definitely an awesome guy. On the left here, we have Baze Malbus. This is the guy with the awesome wielding heavy machine gun who is known for taking out so many troopers. It's insane from the movie. Definitely one of my favorite characters. I'm going to say it for all of these guys, let's be honest here. In the middle, we do have Cassian Andor, one of the main characters of Rogue One. Probably him and Jyn Erso to our right. Definitely the two main characters of the movie. Dynamic duo right there. Very like both their characters very much, and obviously their presence is needed on the Scarif mock. And the guys on the right, we do have Chirrut Îmwe, most notably known as the blind Asian badass. And this is definitely my favorite character in the movie. Hands down, he's a beast. He has a crossbow weapon, much like Chewbacca, and then he has a staff, and he just completely goes ham. Although he does kind of get a shot in the end. So guys, behind here, we do have K2SO. Like a C-3PO, if you guys have not seen Rogue One, but if you've seen him, you know what he is. A very, very awesome character. Comic relief, kind of a satire character. He's much taller than actually all the minifigures. If I can try and get down. Yeah, so you guys can see here, he's pretty tall compared to the other minifigures. He's kind of like that droid that fights with the rebels. Helps out a ton, and he's definitely a great character to have. Now, guys, moving in the back, if I can kind of get a little bit of higher angle for you. Now, behind here, pretty much behind K2SO, all these guys right here are actually just kind of generic rebel troopers. I did my best to make sure that none of them were exactly the same. You know, for the Empire, we have, you know, they're in uniform, they have armor, all that stuff, so they're all going to look the same. But for the rebels, it's kind of like a ragtag team that landed on Scarif. What I plan on doing is having what I call a first and a second wave. So the first wave is going to be consisting of our main characters when they initially land on Scarif in that shuttle, and obviously this row right here behind him is going to be all part of Group 1, but everyone from behind this guy and up, so this guy right here, everyone there is going to be part of Group 2, and that's going to be around the crash viewing. Here you guys see we just have a variation of different types of people, especially those two non-human looking guys over there, so that's really cool. Again, I try my best to make sure that none of them look exactly alike, because I wanted to make it look like an authentic rebel ragtag team. Yeah. So guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Hope you all enjoyed this week's update. Again, this is week number 5. I plan on having this done in around 10 weeks. I'm not too sure about that because school is picking up, like I said before, in a few videos. And just as other stuff going on right now, I don't have as much time that I want to devote myself to this mock. But anyways, guys, these are the minifigures that I'll be using in this mock. If you guys notice, actually a lot more figures than I used in the old Scarif mock. I think in the old Scarif mock, I only probably used about half of these rebels and maybe 3/4 of the Empire forces. So this is awesome. Definitely a huge upgrade from the previous mock. And I felt like this is an important video. I feel like this is a fun video too. I like going over all the minifigures I'm using. Because like I said before, minifigures make up half of the mock, and you need great minifigures to make a great mock. That's what I got for this week's update, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely, if you guys are excited for Scarif, definitely drop a thumbs up. Let me know what minifigures you want to see if I have not included them. Definitely let me know if you guys want to see those 501st Troopers in the back in this mock. And like I said before, they weren't there in the movie, but I want to put my own spin on this. But I definitely want to put my own spin on this mock. I don't want to go like 100% realistic to the movie. I want to put my own spin on stuff like that. So guys, hope you all enjoyed. Definitely drop a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next video. Peace.